Geez, how have you been? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with a story time tea for you guys. I know it's been a long while that I've come back, but I'm back. I'm back to spill some tea. So grab some coffee, some tea, some water bottle, and sit right back because you're here for some story time. Okay, this is a story during the time I started working. It was my first job. It's a very well known organization. All of us use it on a daily basis. Clue. Obviously, I will not name the company because of obvious reasons. Let's call the company A. This was during the training period. We have about 30 to 45 days of training. After the training period, you'll have an exam, only after which you will get the job if you pass the exam. It's not that serious of an exam, but if you fail, you have to give the exam again. It's basically like kinda serious, kinda not serious, but yeah, that was the whole situation. And this was my first job. Remember that. Naturally, all of us will be pretty stressed out. We wanted to learn and all of that. So while this was happening, obviously when a training batch is hired, usually tends to happen that they are in the same team or something as such. So obviously you're trying to make friends. It's your new job. You want friends at work because everybody talks about work friends and everything. So I made two other friends. Let's call them X and Y. I'm smiling because I think they might be watching this right now and I'm telling you guys. The X is the main character, Y is the other friend, because of all of which this has happened. And X is extremely social. She had a bunch of friends. She's always active on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and all of those things. Even now, she's very active. So Y is someone who wants validation, but not as such. But she's a very hyper person, and me being me, I'm a very talkative person. So we just genuinely became really good friends to begin with, friends, colleagues, whatever you call it. And after which we start talking, and we used to just chill. We used to take pictures, we used to upload pictures because you have work days and you're like super excited to learn. It's your first job. So one of the days, X uploaded a picture of me, Y, and herself on her WhatsApp, and she got a call from a friend. We are during training, it's pretty chill. She gets a call, and that guy's like, "Who's that girl behind you?" Which was me. And I would like to talk to her. And then she gave me the phone. I was like, not very interested. I was like, bro, I'm not interested in this. Just keep it. I spoke to the friend, hello, hi, whatever. Can I get your number? Is what he has. And I'm like, no, it's okay. And this was one incident. And then there was another incident where there was this guy called Raju. He's Raju. He's still my very good friend. So he's a very competitive person. During training, we vibed really well because we both were competitive. So X had a crush on Raju, and Raju had a tad bit crush on X. And X wanted to be around Raju because Raju was very smart. He's a man, he was very smart. And also, Raju wouldn't mind spending on X. X kinda was a gold digger, but I wouldn't name anybody, but she was. Okay. And what happened was, Raju would be very competitive with me while X was trying to learn from him, and she was being very touchy to him and everything. While all of this was happening, Raju came up to me and is like, "Bro, like he became pretty close. Like he was one of our very close friends in to begin with only, more than X and Y." So he started telling like, "Bro, I feel really uncomfortable because she makes me pay everywhere, and I'm not understanding. There's a vibe that I don't get." I'm like, "If you're uncomfortable, just let her know, whatever it is." So this was the second incident, and Raju would tend to talk to me more and be competitive in the training room with me more. So I am assuming these are the things, but I'm not sure what exactly happened, what made X slap me, but these are the line of things that I think triggered her. And the third thing was, obviously I ask a lot of questions in training and everything, so maybe that also triggered her. Another two things that I remember peculiarly. So this organization has this particular app where you can text, like people have Slack. This organization has a different app, and they also have like a platform where you can find out people's name and what is their job role, and they can text you as well. So a lot of people in our cafeteria would find our name by our username. They would search it in that particular app, find our name, and then text us on this app, which is basically for work purposes, but people would misutilize it this way. So there's apparently, हमको पता नहीं, we don't know, someone texted X telling, would you like to go on a date? And X apparently had a boyfriend back then. We don't know, no facts here. She told us she has a boyfriend, so she told, hey Vibha, hey, why don't you look at this guy? He has 21 lakhs package. You should look at on going on a date with him. That's when it clicked to me that Raju told me she's a little bit of a gold digger. And when she said that 21 lakhs thing, I mean, I get it. I understand, but that should not be the whole point. She could have been like, this guy is really nice. And mind you, it's just been 30 days you're into the system. I don't know how she knows this guy. I don't want to question the whys and the whats. And then the third thing that happened was a new guy. In the beginning of the training, he did not come. He was working from home, and suddenly he came to office. Is really, really cute. And as soon as he comes to office, X being X was always around him. Raju is out of the picture, always around this new guy, and the new guy is also smart and everything. So she's like always around him and everything. And then there was a conversation on the table where um, X is asking the new guy, S, can you sing a song for me? Can you sing a song for me? And to be funny, I was like, sing no. Ek hazar mein. And then he did. And that irritated her. So this were the four things that happened in the course of the slapping situation. And she was like, I think she was a little irritated and agitated of me or by me, or I'm not. I don't know. So after that, Madam why comes in the picture. This why is the problems. So we were going through our training, and this Madam why created the whole issue. We were training one day, and then X comes up and tells about that 21 lakh guy package again to Y, telling bro you should go on a date. Why don't you go? And then casually the word gets out, Y has told everybody that X sab pe muh marti hai. Basically, she's interested in everybody. Basically, a characterless sentence for X. हाँ, मैंने क्या गलती की bro? I didn't do anything. I was just living. I was just a part of this I was not even a part of this conversation. I got to know through someone that this has been going around, and I think this reached X through Raju or through S, or I don't know from whom. It has reached her. Now we're all training. After a while, she's calling everybody and it's like, everybody sit down. I have a conversation to have. And she's sitting exactly right opposite to me, and it's like, everybody sit down. And I'm like, okay, cue बैठना. Is there some announcement? What is gonna happen? We don't know. And she's like, everybody sit down. I wanna have a conversation with Vibha. And I'm like, okay. I knew by the vibes of it that there's something fishy. So I was like, whatever, I don't mind. I became calmer, had this smile on my face, and I'm like, yeah, tell me. She's like, kya ben? What do you mean by muh marti hai? And I'm like, me, being stupid, and I told, I was so clueless. I didn't know why she's coming at me. I'm just like, क्यों मुझे क्यों पूछ रही है? But I should have told, I never said that. It was X, and X was on a call around this entire time. Okay. So I'm like, that was X who said it. I never said it. I should have said that, but I did not. I did not say it. You know what I was like? Someone who's interested in people is what I answered. She's like, तू मुझे मत बता, मैं हिंदी की क्या बोलते हैं, हिंदी की स्कॉलरशिप लेके स्कूल में जीत के मैं हिंदी का वड़वा शी स्टार्टेड ब्रो. एंड देन शी इज लाइक, तू मुझे मत बता, तू कौन है बोलने वाली, मुझे पता है, तू मेरे कैरेक्टर पे क्वेश्चन कर रही. मैं आई एम जस्ट लाइक, I'm just smiling. And I was so stunned and I don't want to answer anything. And then I'm like, bro, can we have a conversation? She's like, no, तू कौन है बोलने वाली, कौन है तू बात करने वाली, तू बाहर निकल, मैं तेरे को जापड़ मारूंगी, तू कैसे है से। आई एम लाइक, तुझे पता है मैं तुझे भी मार सकती हूँ, इसलिए कैसे मार देगी, तू गलती कर रही है और तू बात कर रही है। I think the entire situation was that she's kind of jealous, and never necessarily made her angry, but maybe it was my existence that made her pissed off. That, why is she doing this, or what? Why is she getting attention, or whatever? I don't understand what was running in her head, because I never said it. So it is very uncomfortable to know I never said it. So X was someone who said it. So I don't get it why she was pouncing on me. But then, right after that, I told her, bro, if I went and complained against her in my company, in the company that we are working, the organization, and it was her first job as well, for sure she would have been thrown out of the company because of the things that she said. Tu bahar nikal and all of those things. I'm like, tu bhi bahar nikal, बहन मैं भी, तू मारेगी मैं चुप नहीं बैठेगी, मैं पागल नहीं हूँ. So all of that was happening, but I didn't understand why she was pouncing on me. And I think after a year, we went for a team outing. We were still in the same team, never spoke to each other. Raju and Mrs. X were always friends. Y and X were always friends, but and then a lot of scenes happened. She hit on another guy, and that guy got thrown out of. A lot happened, but finally we came to a conclusion. She's a gold digger, and she couldn't take the fact that all the three guys whom she was trying to become friends with or whatever were trying to a little bit be closer to me in whatever sense they wanted to be. But yeah, then after a year we went for a team outing, and some stupid random people from another team were like, you should reconcile, hug each other off, forget whatever's happening during training. uh, if I think about, I tell you why they are stupid people, but if I think about those people, I'm just frustrated all the time. But yeah, that's a little bit of a story time. I live a Jetalal life, so if you want to see more story time, please let me know. I will make. I have so many more. This was just a small one, just to start a little bit. Tell me if you want more, and I can make more videos and give you more tea about my life, because तुम्हारी लड़की बहुत पागल है. Anyway, I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Chains. Bye bye. See you soon. Like, share and subscribe कर दो.